Hi everyone, this is Kedra with Next Moon Oracle, and today I wanted to bring you a Divine Masculine reading for the Twin Flame Collective. I'm going to, I think, address 3 or 4 topics and get some messages from Divine Masculine, advice from Spirit, challenges and blockages, things like that. So what we're going to do is get started. First, I want to see what energy Divine Masculine is in right now. What can you tell us, Spirit, about just the physical world? What's going on in the physical world with Divine Masculine right now? What's going on in the physical world? What energy are we dealing with in the physical world? Miracles. Maybe Divine Masculine is looking for a miracle, needing a miracle, seeing the miracle of life. Let's get an epiphany card to go with the situation. Tell me about miracle, Spirit. Tell me about miracle, Spirit. What's going on in the physical world of this Divine Masculine, Spirit? Caught up in the web of lies. Okay. So what I'm getting immediately is some of these masculines. So far, this is what I'm getting. Some of these masculines are just, they have been telling some fibs, being secret, half-truths, keeping things from people, and now they find themselves, in a web of lies. They are just deep, they're caught, they're trapped, and they're looking for a miracle to get out of it. And it would take a miracle to get out of it, I'm hearing, Spirit. Okay, that's not a great energy. So what I'm going to get is a tarot to go with that web of lies. I'm being called. Nope, let's get the tarot first. Tarot first, Spirit, and then I'll get a shadow. I'm curious. I'm curious about this web of lies. They're caught in it. I just keep seeing this little being caught in this, just scrambling. Okay, Spirit, tell me about this caught up in a web of lies and miracles. What's going on there? 8 of Cups. So what I'm getting here is this behavior that the Divine Masculine is in, has been in it. It's been his way of life, he or she, their way of life. And this is what they've done. They lie, they eliminate information, they keep information, and not for the highest good, just sneaky behavior, just lying, flat out lying, half-truths, not expressing themselves fully, lying to themselves, lying to others. And I'm getting, it's just caused it's caused a lot of pain, and they're moving their way through it. If they haven't yet, they are evolving. All this behavior is causing situations and experiences that are helping them evolve into a better version of themselves, understanding, enlightenment. They're going towards that mountain, ready to climb it and ascending. And it's quite miraculous. There's hope here, but they have to go through this. Spirit, can you tell me what Divine Masculine needs to surrender to help them evolve, to create this miracle? What do they need to surrender, Spirit? What do they need to surrender, Spirit? This Divine Masculine and this web of lies and deceit. What do they need? Surrender, denial. That's right. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Right now, or in the past, depending on your situation, they've just been kind of blindly going forward and not really seeing the bigger picture, not really caring about the effects that it has on other people. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's more self-preservation and what's good for them, and that's it. So they're just blindly going through life without accepting what's really going on. They're turning a blind eye to it. They're just really not they're not very high vibrational with this deceit, half-truths, keeping things to themselves, denying themselves and who they really are. Spirit saying the Divine Masculine needs to surrender this denial. Denial that anything's wrong, denial that they are in the wrong, denial of self, denial of, I'm hearing love. I didn't want to say love, but I'm hearing love. Spirit wants me to say love, denying love. And by surrendering this denial and seeing everything as it is, really taking a look, evolving, really taking that look, it helps them take off this blinder, really see the bigger picture, and create these miracles of evolution and ascension. Let's see. What's a shadow in regards to this web of lies, Spirit? What is this web of lies? What is this, Spirit? We know what Divine Masculine needs to surrender. We know that this series of events and experiences and just life experiences and people and all of these things are leading to this Eight of Cups evolution and miracles, as long as they just surrender this denial. It may feel like crap right now to the Divine Masculine and everybody else that's been caught up in this with the Divine Masculine. I feel like karma is coming home in this situation. I feel like this Divine Masculine has gotten away from not dealing with people, ghosting people, just half-truths, saying things and not really meaning them, and really not caring about, yes, exactly, they're feeling this. They're feeling that trapped feeling that the choices they made in this web of lies is just causing, it's just, like I said, the karma is coming to, coming home to roost. It's ready to bite. It's either already biting him in the ass or will bite her in the ass. But either way, they know that day of reckoning is coming. Now they don't know their elbows from their asses because they've told so many lies and they made this choice. Now they're questioning everything. What was real? What was right? Who am I? Who am I is what Spirit's saying. And they have a lot of anxiety about it. It's that anxiety that the insect is feeling in the spider's web, and that spider may not be around, but that insect is caught, and that insect instinctively knows by experience and intuition that day of reckoning is coming, and there's going to be fallout and prices to pay, and just their whole life situation from the choices they've made with this web of lies they've created. Spirit saying, surrender. Don't try to talk your way out of this bullshit, Divine Masculine. Don't try to blame it on others. It was your choice, your direction. Don't deny it. Take off the blinders. Grab that Eight of Cups and evolve. And this is what leads to miracles. What kind of miracles are in store for the Divine Masculine if they do surrender? What miracles are in store, Spirit? I think I'm going to get... This is a new deck, and I've already forgotten the name of it, but it was really pretty purple and has really good messages. And it's nice and thick and easy to shuffle for a bigger card deck, and I like that. What's going to happen here, Spirit, if Divine Masculine surrenders this denial and faces the choices that they've made to create that web of lies and what they've done to people? Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. Yes, exactly. This goes, I love when the energy matches what I'm saying in the messages. If they surrender denial and they accept what it is, what they've done, the repercussions, it'll help them see clearly. And it's like this rejuvenating rain. It clears the past and heals the present. But the evolution has to begin, and it starts with acceptance. Not dismissing the pain of others, seeing where the blame lies squarely, and it's with those choices to lie and to keep things and to just keep weaving that web. To not break down and deny this anxiety, deny this pain, just deal with it, accept it, and it's just going to cause this beautiful clearing away so that this Eight of Cups can come in and create some miracles. Okay, what kind of door does this open, Spirit, for the Divine Masculine? Thank you, Spirit. 1111. Numbers and doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back. Your love now. Life is meant for you. So 1111 to me is the twin flame card to me. And this is a Divine Masculine reading. So I'm getting that with this evolution, these miracles, accepting and surrendering, it helps this masculine evolve. And maybe if this involves you, maybe this Divine Masculine sees you differently. They'll get signs and synchronicities about you. They'll have a different perception and perspective in regards to you. It says, don't hold back your love now, for life is meant for you. And this goes to what I was feeling earlier, that I didn't want to say it, but I thought, when I said half-truths and keeping things from people, in my gut, I was thinking in regards to you, Divine Feminine, that they didn't really express fully their feelings for you, the situation, and I feel that they just gave you half-truths of how they felt, depending on your level with your twin flame. Like some may have never even gotten off of the ground and were romantic with each other. Some with this web of lies, when they run from people. I think with this group of Divine Masculines, they don't like confrontation, and they run. And that's not just with you, that's with anybody, any circumstance. They do not like facing confrontation at all. And I feel like they held back. And I even talked about love earlier. Denial of self, which is what they were really feeling. I'm feeling, don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Love of life, love of self, and this Divine Feminine, this twin flame journey. I feel like they know that they made a choice not to tell you the truth of how they felt, the truth of why they left. They could have ghosted you and just held everything back, and you may not have even known what the heck happened. But Spirit's saying this door with this miracles and rejuvenating rain, surrendering denial, this Eight of Cups, it just opens this door to not only you, but love of life and love of self and what's meant for this Divine Masculine. So with that said, I'm going to go in and ask Spirit, how does the Divine Masculine currently see Divine Feminine? I'm going to get an oracle and some tarot, sexy tarot, just to warn you, it's a little bit sexy tarot, and some messages. How is Divine Masculine seeing Divine Feminine currently? Spirit. She who enfolds, swathe, embrace, self-care. Yeah, that's what I thought. Divine Masculine currently is seeing you, if not currently. Spirit is saying, for those of you who haven't moved towards your spiritual journey yet, if you do, Divine Masculine starts to see you this way. But this is current energy. So I'm seeing this is for those of you that he sees, Divine Masculine sees you as accepting, as beautiful, as just really receptive, and you're taking care of yourself. I believe seeing you more and more embracing who you are, embracing your journey, even though they don't know what that journey is. It's embracing your life, which is the journey. Embracing your life and making the best. And you are just this queen, this beautiful queen. they see you as insightful, intuitive, that you receive messages. They may know you are, really in tune with messages and spirit, that you're just really, really in tune and taking care of yourself. And that's a beautiful energy for divine masculine to see you in. Spirit, please let me get a tarot of how divine masculine is currently seeing divine feminine. Thank you, Spirit. These wanted to come out, and they're both wands. Well, he's very, very aroused with you. That Ace of Wands is a very, that's the arousal. That is just wanting to go be very intimate with you. And the Two of Wands, just this, from the picture, I'm just seeing that they want to go out. They want to have dinner. They want to be playful. They're really turned on by what they're seeing, and that leads them here. Spirit, tell me, what would divine masculine like to say to divine feminine in regards to this Ace of Wands energy? Tell me about this Ace of Wands energy. I know there's a spark, and I know there's some passion, and I know they are really wanting to just take you in and enfold you. Just really take you in. So Spirit, just give me one card, please. One message for Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, please, Spirit. Ooh, that flew out. I'm going to take the one on top. I miss you regardless of how things seem. Those wanted to come out together. I'm not the same person that you remember. So for the Ace of Wands, with this, that web of lies energy, I feel like they, it just left you guys, I felt really strongly that this person didn't tell you their entire feelings, how they really felt about you, may have just kept you a friend or, an acquaintance, but also, the mixed messages thing. Or you did go out maybe once or twice, or maybe you were in a relationship. Sorry guys, my daughter's in the next room just having a good time with the toys. She has a brand new unicorn, and she likes to make these high-pitched voices. So, okay. Because of this card right here, the Don't Hold Back, I feel like they held back a lot with you. No matter what stage you were in the past, what stage you're in now, I'm feeling because they're seeing you in this energy, this self-care, this way, and then embracing yourself, embracing the journey, embracing your life. Maybe you've started a new business, you're really submerging yourself in art or music or whatever your talents or hobbies are, or your profession, your schooling. You're just really just grabbing it, grabbing life, embracing it, and it's making you more and more attractive because you are not focused on this journey as much. This group, this collective right here that I'm reading for, is definitely not hyper-focused on this masculine, but is really embracing this spiritual journey of evolution, of your living your best life. Not really focusing on a life with the masculine, focusing on what's for your highest good. Not in a selfish way. A self-care way. And I'm getting they held back, they gave you half-truths, they ghosted, they lied. I'm hearing made promises, didn't keep them. Empty words, a lot of empty words. And I'm hearing, no matter what's going on in their situation currently, they miss you regardless of how things seem. And if you guys are just on the journey, this is just Spirit's way of saying, when you embrace the spiritual journey, detach from the masculine, and focus on living your best life, this is how the series of events play out. Regardless of how it seems, with this divine masculine's web of lies, they miss you, and they want to just look at you, touch you, love you, and other things. And they don't want to hold back now. And I'm getting Spirit saying, with the caveat, if they surrender and rejuvenate, clear the past, heal the present, and evolve, and accept, you know, the repercussions of the choices they made, the pain and anxiety they caused in others and in themselves. And this creates a miracle. But free will is a huge factor here. Free will, I can want to exercise like an hour 7 days a week, and that doesn't mean I'm going to do it. It's free will. It's divine masculine's choice to, you know, evolve, accept and surrender, accept situations, surrender, you know, deal with the repercussions, and evolve and rejuvenate. And Spirit saying, if they do, you know, and they have, say this person has, you know, you may not know that they've accepted things, and you may not have even spoken to them, but they want you to know, I'm not the same person that you remember. And for those where this is in the possible future, they just know how this was, and that they're not the same, and they've evolved, and they want to go out. They want to go out and be flirty and fun and romantic and talk and get to know you. Get to know each other all over again is what I'm hearing with Spirit. And if they didn't get a chance to get to know you before, they really want that second chance, or third or fourth, to really get to know you, become more familiar with you. And that's really beautiful. So what I'm going to pick now is, I'm going to go into, since we touched on some of the shadows, I'd like to know, Spirit, I'd like to know a shadow that the divine masculine is facing. Choices came out earlier, but that wasn't really a shadow. It was more dealing with the web of lies. I'd like to know more about that web of lies, and maybe what it's caused, maybe what it's... I'm just curious. Give me a shadow about this masculine that they're currently working on to evolve. What were the lies about? What were the lies about? How did it affect people? And that'll help me a little bit more fixated. Spirit, what were they fixated on? What were they fixated on? I don't think this is the right one that I'm going to get. I'm going to get another shadow deck. What were they fixated on, Spirit? I think I know, but I need clarification. I'm going to get a tarot too. Give me another. Give me a clarifier, Spirit, on fixated. What were they fixated on? I'm seeing... I'm getting a lot of messages in this one group of masculine's energies. And I'm just going right here because I feel these are all related to what I was getting here. I wasn't going to pull that many, but it really all ties in here. I'm hearing that this group of masculines, this collective, there's many factors. I feel like some of them may have had an addiction to drugs or alcohol, and they were really fixated on this lifestyle. And it goes right back here. Choices for this. It could be just addicted to sex. It could be addicted to relationships, being in love. Some people are really addicted to being in love. I know some people that are just chronic. They jump from relationship to relationship, and then they take it seriously really quickly, and they don't really give themselves time to heal, time to know who they are, time to reflect. And it just, and I'm hearing from Spirit, you know, and they've lied to themselves about this behavior. I did say, you know, self-lies, lying to the self, because I feel like they've just been fixated on getting these hits from others. I think I saw, no Oh, here it is. Drama, attention-seeking behavior. I really feel like this group of masculines just feels the need to have their ego stroked, to be soothed. It's like they need if they were divorced, they immediately need a replacement, because they need that homemaker figure, or the homemaker plus sexual supply plus that love supply. See how she has hearts in her eyes, but yet she's crying. I feel like this group of masculines, it's they need a supply of sex, they need the supply of love, and this looks like a moon to me, so it's just illusions. It's all illusions. And alcohol addictions. I'm just hearing alcohol addictions, illusions, addicted to love relationships, destination addiction, drugs and alcohol, and wearing a mask. I know that's a jack-o'-lantern, but I'm seeing Halloween, and just wearing a mask, telling a web of lies to get this endless supply. And I'm hearing it's just drama and attention-seeking behavior. Pop in, pop out. And I'm hearing for the divine feminines, it just, because of this kind of fixated behavior, they're all over the place. They're spread thin. So if they were with you or interested in you, sometimes, but not, this behavior gave mixed signals. They pop in, pop out. They were, and they are, for some of them, they spread themselves too thin with addictions. Like for some masculines, they may have gotten a divorce, and immediately they are in another relationship, and then immediately they're married, like just boom, boom, boom. And this came as a shock to some of you divine feminines, that they were maybe in a previous relationship or were with you, and then boom, they're in another relationship, boom, they're married, or boom, they're moving in together. And it's just, but yet they'll come in and out, and they'll give you mixed signals. They go back and forth, popping in, popping out, popping in, popping out. And I'm hearing from Spirit, even though it's divine masculine, set your boundaries in love and intimacy. This masculine does not have any. They have them, but they're fixated on this. What I like to say is, because this is true, is in the twin flame dynamic, when you have shared energy together, and the intensity is so big, and then you're thinking this is a regular relationship and treating it like a regular relationship or a soulmate relationship, and having expectations and not doing your soul work, aligning with your soul. I recommend The Power of Now, as well as Kurt Johnson's New World All-Star on YouTube. On his playlist is Twin Flame Journey. Look in that playlist, and he explains it and goes into depth. But what my point to that is, it causes this divine masculine, because of that shared energy between you, twin flames, one soul, two different bodies, experiencing life. You feel that this person is separate from you, even though they're not. Your soul is always one. They are you. You are them. And whatever your twin is doing, that's the energy you carry. So this energy right here, this addicted, see how this comes out for the divine masculine? But this is you too. You're addicted to this divine masculine. You're checking their social media, you're creating, or you have, or you want to, or you're getting over and moving through, but you're addicted to the divine masculine. You're addicted to the love, you're addicted to the sex, you're addicted to the illusions of this twin flame journey, that you're supposed to be together in mission, and you're supposed to save the world, and you're supposed to have this fantastical, magical, earth-shattering, passionate, great sex, love affair, and that's not what the twin flame journey is about. The twin flame journey is your ascension, aligning with your soul, quieting your mind. It is your ascension. And I'm getting your divine masculine has this energy, because this is the energy shared between you two. The more you're addicted to the divine masculine, the more you're focused on a life with the divine masculine, what the divine masculine's doing, who the divine masculine's doing it with, who your person is sleeping with, not sleeping with, why they're not with you, why they did this, your story that your whole story, how you met, all the things that happen. Just hanging on to that energy. That's the same energy this masculine's in, but with other people, with other vices. The more, sorry guys, my phone just shut off for no reason. Okay, so what I was saying, the more addicted that you are to your twin flame, your masculine, more addicted to the outcome with this divine masculine, the more they are repelled by you, the more they run from you, and the more addicted they are to everything and everyone but you. That's why the focus can never be on the divine masculine, even if you come into union physically. You can never stay together. They'll pop in, pop out. They'll give you mixed signals. They'll vacillate in between you and other people, other vices, other things that they use to keep themselves away from you. Excuses. If they are jumping from relationship to relationship or in this kind of behavior, it's because you are to them. And Spirit says to you, this masculine has no boundaries. They're addicted to other things, not you. Spirit's also saying your boundaries need to be up. Spirit, what does divine masculine need to release to heal this fixation shadow? I actually know that a lot of the divine masculine's healing will come from yours because this is shared energy. So tell me, Spirit, what does divine masculine need to surrender in regards to this fixated energy? Oh, Jesus Christ, you can't make that up. Oh my Lord. 2 of them wanted to come out and I feel they're relevant. Wow, that just blew my mind. Surrender your attachment to results. I just said this to you. I said this. The attachment that you have on your twin flame and the results of how it's going to be, the expectations you have, we're going to be together because we're twins and we have a mission and, we're destined to be together. That's not what the twin flame journey is about at all. Do they come back in? Yes. But only if you surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Make things happen. Get on your spiritual journey. Read The Power of Now and practice it. Watch Kurt Johnson's New World All-Star twin flame videos. They are life-changing. I have 0 twin flame pain anymore, and funny things happen. I'm not in union with my twin currently because I'm still on my journey, but things happen and it helps guide me to let me know how well I'm doing. And I don't look for these things, they just happen. And I just giggle about it. So get on the spiritual journey, let go of this outcome that you feel you need to have. And don't get on the journey just thinking, okay, I'm going to tell Spirit I'm okay and tell myself this okay, but I'm still going to daydream about this person and I'm still going to, check the social media, talk about him and think about him, send him love and light and a birthday wish and some texts here and there. Nope. You have to go cold. You have to cut it off. Completely detach. Completely detach and live your best life. Align with your soul. Know what this true journey is about. And that is aligning with your soul and your ascension. It is not to be with this person. Live your best life. Plan your best life. Do your best life. Live in the present moment, not the future, not the past. Let go of that. Spirit says to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's or your mind's strong opinions about what you do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Spirit's not giving me what to surrender for the divine masculine because, like I said before I drew these cards, the only way this divine masculine is going to change is if you do. This shared energy has to go, and Spirit just confirmed exactly what I said because these are for you. Take action and be confident you have chosen the right path. It all starts with you letting go of attachments, letting go of outcomes, holding on too tightly to a desired outcome. It just causes resistance and you sabotage it. Spirit said trust. Trust in Spirit, trust in yourself, and trust in the knowing, your deep knowing that you are already in union with your twin flame, just not in the physical. Let go of the physical person. Read the power of now. Practice the power of now. Watch out for information that's out there about twin flames, because if it tells you you need to send love and keep them in your heart and do all these healing rituals and all these things, that's not it. You eliminate this by letting this person go. Letting go of the addiction, the mind addiction, the love addiction, the illusions of what twin flames are, and embrace the spiritual journey. Embrace the spiritual journey. Let go of the outcome. Surrender them. Surrender them. Level your shared energy, and this all goes away. And they come back. They come back in. But that cannot be your end goal. That is not your end goal. Spirit, I'm just going to grab a card to let's see, what kind of spirit animal is with the Divine Masculine currently? What kind of spirit animal and information and advice is with the Divine Masculine right now? Self-love. This self-love is so important, but it starts with you, because once you do it, that evolution, 8 of Cups, closes out cycles. That 10 closing out cycles, it causes miracles. That rejuvenating rain, surrendering denial, accepting all of this stuff, evolving and moving forward. And it all starts with you. It all starts with self-love and trust and what you're doing, divine feminine. It all starts with you. Self-love, surrendering, trusting, letting go of outcomes, leveling your shared energy. Okay, and then I wanted to get, since we were doing the shadows, Spirit, I wanted to get, what advice can you give Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine about the shadows of being fixated on illusions, addictions, relationships, love fixations, love addictions, sex addictions? What's some advice for Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine? Just one. I'm going to do this for a little bit more, and if Spirit doesn't want anything to fall out, Spirit doesn't have anything to say about that, or anything further. Let's see. Oops. Emotionally overreacting. You are overthinking, which is causing a flood of unnecessary emotions. That's exactly right. That's what I've been saying this whole time. For both of you. When your masculine is dating somebody else or does things that you feel are, you just don't understand. You don't understand why. You don't understand. It's because of the shared energy and your response to that your response to what the Divine Masculine does or doesn't do. Emotionally overreacting. And it causes you to overthink. It causes you to go from A to Fuckville in 2 seconds. If they don't text you, if they don't call, if they don't do this or that, or if they ghost, that's painful. But in the totality of it all, you have to accept the situation the way it is. Don't be over emotional about it. Spirit's saying it's okay to be emotional, but don't overthink it. Don't put too much into it. Accept it, feel it as it is, so that no unnecessary emotions or situations, or things that you have to deal with alongside of this. Thank you, Spirit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, I think I'm going to get a shared energy between the masculine and the feminine, and then get some messages with this. And then I'm going to see how the angels and spirit guides and Spirit are assisting the Divine Masculine. Spirit, please tell me. Give me a shared energy in regards to Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Bound. You do feel bound to one another. That's for sure. So I'm going to get a clarifier for this. Spirit, can you please give me a clarifier for bound and this shared energy with divine feminine and divine masculine? I'm glad I picked that other one up because the messages I was getting didn't fit just the 2 cards. Okay. I have bound energy. I'm getting you both feel this way about each other. You feel like you are bound to each other. And it's painful for you both if you think and overthink and overreact too much in regards to this. It causes both of you, and has caused both of you, to feel isolated and alone, because no matter who you're with or what you're doing, if you're not on your spiritual journey, leveling this shared energy, it causes both of you to just, kind of stay away from each other. I don't know if some of you have felt this way with your twin. I have. Before I started my journey, I was ghosted, and when my twin did that, I was very reactive, very hard on myself. I overthought everything. I overthought everything. Why he ghosted, why. It was just a lot of pain, and it was unnecessary pain. I overthought it. I overreacted to it instead of just surrendering my expectations, surrendering my attachment to the result, and holding on too tightly to a desired outcome. I didn't trust Spirit to just let things happen. And I felt isolated and alone because I isolated myself. I was embarrassed and didn't want to face this person. In regards to you guys, it may not be that exact situation, but I'm hearing avoidance, like you are both avoiding each other. It's like those 2 magnets that are polar opposite, and they just are repelling one another. They're just, the 2 poles can't come together, they're just repelling. And I'm hearing that you just both avoid each other right now. For those of you that resonates with, that's fine. If not, just take it. I'm hearing that the divine masculine avoids the divine feminine. For sure. Isolates themselves, alone in their own thoughts. They feel isolated and alone. But this is your connective energy. That you both avoid each other. You feel bound to each other, but it's not a great energy. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It's those, where is it? It vacillates between the 2. Between this really beautiful energy and then this. And they almost have the same hair color. Both fair, very similar. This is how the divine masculine sees you when you're in that addictive energy and overthinking and examining and constantly focus on this divine masculine. This is how divine masculine sees you. But sometimes divine masculine sees you like this when you're doing the work. And it vacillates between the 2 until you surrender and take that action of self-love. It just vacillates, and it sends the divine masculine mixed signals, and it upsets him. But also, the divine masculine sends you mixed signals, and that upsets you. So you're both isolated, alone, and avoiding one another. Spirit saying, just break free from the overthinking and the focusing on this person. You are not bound to this physical person. You are on a beautiful twin flame journey. And it's time to look at it that way. This twin flame journey was made for you to face your stuff, level your shared energy, align with your soul, your ascension, quieting your mind, and being who you really are, which is soul. And your soul is the same as your twin flame soul. They're just polar opposites. Spirit's saying this twin flame journey is about creating your best life, living your best life, harnessing the power within, the power of your soul, aligning and evolving. Let me find that card. Evolving. You know, this journey's hard and long, and it really is a perception of how you look at it. It can be long and hard, or beautiful and a gift. And it's all in your perception. But Spirit says this journey is about evolving and harnessing that power within of who you are, knowing that you and this divine masculine are one soul, one being, and that there's no need for that addictive behavior. Just trust, let go, do the work. That way you do not feel bound. You don't have to avoid. You change this around. You change this around, starting with self-love. You end this cycle, number 10, in this cycle of isolation and being alone and feeling alone and avoiding and feeling bound to this twin flame journey like it's some horrible thing, some punishment, and really embracing what it is. Trusting Spirit. Take action. I'm going to get an energy. Spirit, tell me about divine feminine and divine masculine. If divine feminine, you know, continues on this journey, begins this journey, and really focuses on living her best life, how is it going to affect divine masculine and divine feminine? Thriving. Thriving. You'll thrive. You both will thrive. And it was in the cards earlier with that 8 of Cups and evolution. And the rejuvenating rain. Clear the past. Erase that story you keep telling yourself that this twin flame journey is a curse and there's too much pain, too much that's done. I've messed it up. He messed it up. He's done too much. Fuck that guy. Fuck that girl. Spirit's saying, let it go. Focus on the present moment. What is? Accept it. That came through. Right here. Accept it. Don't hold on too tightly to the end results, or it can sabotage you. Clear the past, heal the present. Miracles will happen. Miracles will happen. Evolution. This will happen. It thrives. It thrives. You'll go from, in the eyes of your masculine and how you're feeling, you'll go from this to this. And your divine masculine will go from this to this. And you'll thrive. New life. Miracles. Just this spark of energy, of passion, of new beginning, of just a renewal. And how this divine masculine treats you, sees you, but that can't be the end goal. The focus is you. Manifesting and living your best life, living in the now, creating with source, letting go of your divine masculine's physical form. Thank you, Spirit. Now I'm going to get some messages from divine masculine of what they would like to say. Spirit, what they didn't say in the relationship, what they haven't said, what they didn't say, what they haven't said, what they didn't say, but maybe they wish they could have. I have my eyes on you. Desperately wish to see you again. Look for me in your dreams. I will meet you there. Please don't look for your divine masculines. If they show up there, that's great. Enjoy that moment, but then move past it. Don't think about it the next day. Just reflect for a moment and let it go. But it says they have their eyes on you. And that came out. That came out too with that 2 of Wands. That energy where they were kind of watching you and wanting to see you, wanting to get to know you. I really feel like when it says look for me in your dreams, I really feel like they're fantasizing about you. They're fantasizing about a new beginning with you, about a, meeting of the minds, that passion, see that flame back there that you both share, just breaking bread with you, talking, light touches, just getting to know one another on different levels. Nothing, nothing major, but just easy. See how easy and chill that is? With no expectations, you're both just enjoying each other's company. They want to see you. They want that. They want that energy. Spirit, can you give me one more message from Divine Masculine? What they didn't say, what they'd like to say, what they wish they would have said to Divine Feminine? I do not like the tension our ending has left between us. Please understand, I'm not ready to be accountable yet. And I really feel that came through strong. Because these, I believe, are future energies. Some of you, this is now. If you're doing the work and the Divine Masculine see you in the light. Let me get these cards to show you what I was talking about. Yes, here's the bound energy, the isolation and alone. Spread too thin. I'm feeling that, hang on, I'm going to look for this. I feel like because for those of you that are new to the journey, you're going through the dark night of the soul, you're in that obsessive thinking, checking in on your masculine, just constantly obsessing about this masculine. What they didn't do, just that story you keep telling over and over. I'm hearing that they're not ready. They feel this way. They feel this way about you. And this is not your fault. This is how it is in the twin flame journey. It's nothing that you did. You're doing nothing wrong. You just have to alter your behavior. And it's not for this person. That's the beautiful part of it. You're not doing it to impress this person. This person doesn't even matter. This is you. This is you. Going from this to this. This is changing your thought patterns, aligning with source, aligning with your soul, stepping into your power, being this empress, this beautiful, amazing empress. And not being in this bound, stuck energy. Because this is how, no matter, you could be the most beautiful, sweetest, amazing person in the whole world, and I'm sure that all of you are. But that obsessive energy makes the masculine feel like this and sees you like this. When he's definitely acting the same way, just in a different way. And they don't like that tension between you guys. And they don't like how the ending happened, but they're not ready to come back. Even though some of the messages said, how they're feeling, but that goes back to the vacillation again. Back and forth, popping in and out, holding back on love. 1 minute they're this, 1 minute they're that. 1 minute they're this, 1 minute they're right here. I want to get to know you. I'm not ready to do that. I'm not there yet. I'm going to do this. I'm going to avoid you. I'm going to isolate myself from you. And you just stay over there. And that's where the whole journey comes in. Your spiritual journey. This masculine is unimportant to that. You don't need it. You don't need to focus on that physical person. Even though that physical person comes flying back in when you just forget about them and move forward and live your best life and treat them just as you would anybody else, unless you get in a relationship with them, and you still have to be that way. You can't be la la land over this person. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, I'm going to get some messages for how Spirit is assisting you both. I was just going to get Divine Masculine, but I really feel like this is for you both. So Spirit, how are you assisting the twins, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, in this situation, Spirit? How are you assisting? How are you assisting, Spirit? How are the Spirit Guides assisting? How are you assisting? How are the angels assisting? Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. This reading talks a lot about manifestation, trusting, letting go of outcomes, and that's the best way to manifest. I feel that Spirit is bringing you both messages, signs, inner knowings, this reading, to help you with manifesting your best life, an abundance of love, joy, happiness, wealth. Because when you are on the spiritual journey and you start that self-love and you stop those limiting beliefs and the stories you're telling yourself, and you're practicing the power of now, you're seeing patterns of thinking, and you're just adjusting the course. I feel that is the whole key of manifestation. I've manifested quite a few things once I started my journey, and I usually only manifested some not so great stuff, not so great people, not so great experiences in my life. And once I gave up that and started on my journey, I've been manifesting some really cool stuff. And the more I submerge myself into it, and the more I meditate and stay in that meditative state, not like I'm a vegetable, but just, observing. If I'm washing dishes, I'm feeling how the water feels, how the dishes smell, how the soap smells, the sound of the water. I'm just present, being present, and letting go of the results and outcomes. I tell Spirit what I desire. I put it out there. I journal it. Wow, that is weird. I said this earlier. It's not weird. I'm always shocked, but this is tarot. This is Spirit. I get amazed every single time. Getting to know each other. That's exactly what I said. Spirit is assisting you into getting to know each other again. Get to know yourselves. Get to know yourself first, and then as the shared energy goes down and that person comes to you and you've had that work and you know what this is about, and you can't treat this like a regular relationship or a soulmate. It's different, and you just get to know each other, and you just experience each other without labels, without nailing everything down and everything has to be a certain way. It's just chill. It's just fluid. It's open. It's loving. It's just unconditional love for each other, and you get to know each other. Once you level that shared energy, you can really get to know this person beyond the overthinking and the emotions and the expectations, or the what kind of potential that you see in a person, but they're not. You accept them as they are. You accept yourself as you are, and you get to know yourself, and you get to know each other, and it's always for your highest good, your best life, you. And you just enjoy each other. You complement each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Exactly. Spirit is assisting you with messages, signs, synchronicities, and information that lead you to this. And it starts with this reading, and it starts with you trusting. It starts with self-love. It starts with not thinking of this journey as a curse. Not being concerned with what the masculine does. Not being concerned with this physical person at all. Changing your energy from this to this. Your thinking from this to this. And you will thrive. That abundance, that thriving, the manifestation, the miracles. And it starts with surrendering your attachment to this physical person and the results of what you believe this twin flame journey is about, and the results of anything, actually. Surrender. Accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Stop denying what's really going on. If you're triggered and you feel a bump in the road, and like today, I saw my twin flame today, and I could have went down the rabbit hole. I didn't. It was just someone I knew that I saw passing by, which is far different from I was this instead of this. That person houses the other half of my soul, but I have zero control over that person. They have their own life experience, and I trust Spirit, and I surrender my attachments. I surrender denial. I am leveling my energy, and I am not focused on the masculine. And I'm only using it now just to help with you. That energy that you feel instantly when you see your twin or see something about your twin, just focus and channel, level that energy, like really level that energy. Take your energy back. When you feel it like it's building up and leaving your body, or just building up, just kind of pull it in. Tell yourself something like, this pattern of thinking doesn't serve me, and this is just my twin. This is just a twin thing and nothing more. And just smile about it, and then just go on, just as if it was a neighbor walking past the street, or, you know, just one of your friends just kind of driving by that you see. Just somebody, just don't label it as something miraculous, because that's what we do. That's part of that shared energy. Okay, and then I'm going to get a soul journey card. I'm going to get 2 cards. I would just like some advice from Spirit. Any closing words, anything you'd like us to know, Spirit? What would you like us to know in closing, Spirit? I really highly recommend listening to The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle on Audible, or, and going to New World All-Stars channel, and looking up his playlists on YouTube. And it's labeled Twin Flame, or the Twin Flame Journey, something like that. What are twin flames? I think it's What Are Twin Flames. A lot of information in there. Breaks it down scientifically. And just, not just scientifically, he explains it really well, and I'll just leave it at that. I'm not endorsed by this person. I don't know this person in real life. My life has changed because of these practices and meditation and the power of now, and joining them together, and then my true spiritual journey. So Spirit, what would you like us to know today? Insight, be open to enchantment. And I'm going to get one more, and then I'll talk about these, and then we'll close, okay? Flow, that's right. The glory of the universe flows through me. That's so important on this twin flame journey. Spirit wants you to be open to this magical journey that is the twin flame journey, and that it's not a curse, and that you're not, you know, damned to be miserable and this and that. That is a prison, 8 of Swords energy that you create in your own mind. And once you quiet that mind and see these patterns, Spirit wants you to just break through the illusions of who you are, who your mind identifies with, and what this journey is, things you may have read on the internet about what twin flame journey is and what you should do, because of so much of that information, guys, will keep you in that, it will keep you in that shared energy that you do not want to be. Like, if I had known early on, back in the day, about the twin flame journey, I would have done so much better if I had known about the power of now, or practiced power of now. And Kurt had been around when all of mine had happened, New World All-Star. If I had known what this journey was really about, it would have just been so much easier. And so much more, just, I wouldn't have endured so much pain for so long. And I felt like this for so long. Spirit wants you to go with the flow, get on this journey, know that the glory, you are the universe is you. You are a piece of universe, you're a piece of source. And this energy flows through you. Spirit wants you to be able to see this being presented to you, this opportunity to get on this journey and align with your soul, align with source, and create this magical life. Focus on the right things, not this divine masculine, this phantom, this person, this, you know, just focus on, see how this is the raven, and this is, focus on you. You are the raven. This is you. Focus on yourself and the highest good of you, not this masculine. See the magic of this journey, see the beauty of this journey, and go with the flow. Work with Spirit. Talk to Spirit. Do not focus on this masculine. I think I may get one more card. I just feel like I need to say one more thing. Oh, I'm going to get a sacred rebel. Spirit, can you give me one last message, please, for the Divine Feminines to close this out? I really feel like They need something really solid. Perfect. 1 and 9 is 10. Close out the cycle, close out the reading with this. Dream a beautiful dream. Absolutely. Raise the vibration of yourself, and you raise the vibration of this planet. And it just radiates. Radiates into the universe, radiates to one another, and it starts with you. It's okay to dream and manifest and use the law of attraction, but please know you cannot use the law of attraction on your divine masculine. You can't script about this. The only way to magnetize that person in is to get on the true spiritual journey, living your best life, you know, seeing what this journey is about and not focusing on this person. Forget when you do vision boards and you're dreaming, don't stay in the future and don't stay in the past. Be in the now, but take the steps. You can plan and then set it down and achieve your goals for the future. Be happy now. Spirit's saying be happy now while working towards your best life, living your best life second by second in the now. But taking steps and achieving your dreams, just know that the happiness starts now and not then. Dream that beautiful dream, Spirit says. Stay in high vibration as much as you can. When you feel low, take yourself back there. Meditate. Smile, play with kids, play with your children, play with friends, go out with friends, go in nature, you know, talk to your, I love to talk to my bonsai. I love to. My bonsai Avia is so sweet and I love her so much. And I love my daughter and I spend time with my daughter and myself, and I do art and I do things that I enjoy. And that's what raises your vibration. Going for walks, taking a drive somewhere, you know. We're limited in a lot of places we can go right now and who we can be with, but I've been working on the vibration and I just feel like this is going to change. I think it's going to start changing and we're going to be able to reunite. I really feel like it's going to be at the end, towards the end of the year, we're going to start being able to do that. And then next year, I think we're going to be able to hang out with each other again and just be able to communicate in person again and live as a tribe of humanity. And so keep dreaming, even though there's, you know, what's going on in the world. Don't let that stop you from reaching out and connecting. Zoom parties, Zoom theme parties, you know, seeing friends at a distance, or, you know, just taking walks in nature, swimming, you know, things that you can do now and enjoy them, even if it's just sitting and meditating, or, you know, playing with your fur babies or your birds or, you know, your children. Do things, working out, do things that you enjoy that make your life the best that it possibly can be without focusing on the masculine. He cannot be a part of that dream. It's your dream, your wish. And that's all it has to be about. Even when this masculine comes back, which they will, you have to maintain that they'll compliment you, but you have to give them their freedom and they give you yours, and you just exist in love. You just exist and you enjoy each other. You get to know each other for the rest of your lives if you choose so. But that can't be the end goal, and you can't make that a destination point. That's just how twin flames work. I hope this helps. I hope this helped